Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Albuquerque's leader in sports is ProView. From pros to prep, all your favorite action. All your favorite talk shows.
Sports Animal. Now it's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal. Here's Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
So I think Global Fan needed a little feel-good, and I think you got a little feel-good over the weekend. Win that keeps you in contention for the tournament, for a championship. Sent the Aztecs out of the league with a little pit game to remember. And I think, JJ, someone said last week, if they are going to win, you're going to have to get a little bit of something from Antonio Chol, and Tomislav Bulyan's going to have to resemble that Tomislav Bulyan from the second half of San Diego State. Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday and happy March. It is the opening drive, and you're here on 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal. Jeff Symbieta. He is JJ Buck. How you living?
Good morning.
How was the weekend?
Not too shabby.
Good travels. You were in the biggest little city in the world. Ladies get a victory and come home for the final game on tomorrow, and then head to Vegas for the tournament. We'll get into that, but a good trip.
Solid trip. 2-0 on the road. Saturday, a bunch of W's for the Lobos across the board.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know how much of the men's game you saw. I'm going to guess you probably recorded it and watched it.
I did watch the game.
I got a lot of thoughts on it, and I got a ton of thoughts on it, actually. But I said last week, how can New Mexico beat San Diego State? And I said, first of all, they can't turn the ball over. They're going to have to get some scoring from somewhere besides Jake Hall, because San Diego State will, that's what they're going to do. They're going to defend Jake Hall. If you're sitting in their meeting room, all right, that guy's not beating us. He doesn't get any open shots. And he found his, and he worked for his. I said you got to get a little bit of Chol, and Tomislav Bullion's got to resemble the dude that played the second half at San Diego State, right? And it's kind of what you got.
It's a lot of what you got on Saturday. And we were discussing, me too. I was looking at Chol and Hop, like, just hit your average. Well, Hop goes past that with 17 as Chol contributes 7. It's, again, a game in where you see the response. They're down. They come back. The composure. Even in the game, in the Nevada game that they lost, they were the back and forth, but they had opportunities late. In this one, the Pitt crowd, that energy pushes them forward with some big shots late. And I'm really interested, too, to dive into Bullion, his performance of, is it really just the mentality? He talked about it post-game. Because it was, I'm trying to think if it was the Nevada game or the game before. There was a moment where he was really upset going at the referees. And JT Rock came over, kind of did the, kind of hug him, let's walk away. And he straight up did the get off me, JT. Like, get away from me. Who are you to touch me? That was one of those moments like, dude's not quite in the right headspace. Didn't really want to make too much of it, but I was like, all right, there's a extra level of frustration there from this guy.
So you think something was said, something happened, something internally was, because I honestly don't recall that.
It was one of the, I didn't want to make too big of it. I saw it in when he pushed JT away. I'm like, that's your teammate, man. That's coming over to get you away. And you're treating him like he's an opponent. That's trying to get you off somebody.
Okay.
Didn't want to make too much of it at the time. Kind of let it roll, washed it, filed it away. And then when Bullion post-game on Saturday said, he was talking with the coaches and he realized he had to get his mind right, because he looked like a completely different player on Saturday.
Yeah, no, he looked like the dude the second half at San Diego State, right? You're going to tell me they lost that game, and you're right. They did lose the game in San Diego. But go back and look at the game, and if you want to look at the second half and look just how pull the box score in the second. And he was a different dude. You hit it on Hop and Chol. The game they lost in Reno on Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever it was last week. The two of them combined for 2 points. I think it was no field goals and 2 points. They combined for 24 points. And Luke Hop hit the biggest shot of the game, a 3-pointer as the dagger. Luke Hop is going to be with us coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. Really looking forward to the conversation. I've told you throughout this season, Luke Hop's my favorite player on this team because I love what he does and how he does. I love a glue guy that is willing to go and play defense and guard their best player, go get a rebound, hit a shot. I'll score you 30 if you need. I'll score you none if you need. What do you need from me today? And then when you listen to him, he's sincere, because he was playing in gyms where they were getting, 1,200 people was a great crowd at Point Loma Nazarene, and now he played in front of that, and you'll hear him talk about it when we talk to him at 9 o'clock this morning. Love the way he played. JJ, we talk about there's different ways to affect the game. And Eric Olin said after the game, that was the best 0 for 10 performance I've ever seen in my life. And he was talking about Dayton Albury. And, the people I sit next to, it's so funny, right? There's season ticket area. I when I go to the games, I don't sit on press row, which I'm not mad you do. I love their great seats. I enjoy sitting on press row, but I bring Audra with me. We sit in our seat. And it's funny, watch the fans get so uptight. And, what's he shooting for? Damn it, he can't fit, And then he'll hit a big free throw and they love him. We're same. It's fans, but I'm not mad at anybody. I just love the reaction of fans. The watch of people react to Dayton Albury's game. First of all, the biggest shot of the game was Luke Hop. The biggest play of the game might have been Dayton Albury out jumping Miles Bird, who I think should be the defensive player of the year in this league, to take that lollipop pass that Bullion threw off of the ugliest inbound play of the year, where they were in trouble and they had to lob it to Bullion, who went up to grab it and in one motion threw it to the rafters, and Dayton Albury went up and took it away from Bird. I thought that was, and then he hits the 2 free throws.
Clutch at the line. But it was the 50-50 ball. I'm going to go up there and get this, get out my way, pulling it down in the red zone.
Because if San Diego State, let's just say Bird comes down with that, we're sitting here going, that's what they do, right? That's how they beat you. I don't know what they do with the ball, but there's a good chance they get the ball, they go down and score, they win the game, right? And we'd be sitting here going, wow, that's a tough spot to inbound it. They call timeout. How did they not drop a better play? Right? What was Olin thinking? What are they doing? What's Bouillon? How can Bouillon throw that pass? I can't believe it. He's 23 years old and he should know better. I mean, 100% different conversation. And that's how San Diego State does it, and they beat you with defense, right? That would be the conversation. I mean, the biggest shot to me was Hop, but the biggest play of the game was Dayton Aubrey going up and getting that.
Pulling that down and then going to the free throw line. That game is Pitt magic.
A little bit.
Because Tennette turned the ball over, dropped it out of bounds, and the Lobos kept possession.
Okay, so I didn't see that. So was it off him because my Aztec buddies lost their flipping mind?
He dropped the ball out of bounds. So
it should have been their ball.
Yes.
So
that's the way I felt.
When they went back and reviewed it, because I haven't gone back and looked. I forgot to put. So it should. That was a bad call. So all of you who the refs screw us all the time, Lobos got a huge break there.
That building elevated that team to another level.
So how? I mean, because honestly, my Aztec buddies lost their mind that it was an obvious to them. Well, the Lobo guy. It was off Tennette. Right.
I thought he just dropped it out of bounds. There might have been some contact.
Yep.
But guess what? They said Lobo ball. He still had to inbound it. They did, and Dayton Aubrey became Randy Moss.
One of the funniest ones was, here it is. Bull junk call went off his leg. Even the CBS guy said it should have been Aztecs ball. My favorite one was how do we lose that game? It was from one of them. Make a free throw, guard the 35-year-old Euro pro freshman, and should have recruited Jake Hall. You're not totally wrong.
Jake Hall is too good of an offensive player to play for the Aztecs.
Isn't that insane? And I'm looking forward to having the conversation with Luke Hop about this, right? These are San Diego kids who wanted to play for the Aztecs. Jake grew up, and his dad's a high school coach there. And what San Diego State has become in San Diego, and, over their childhood. So that's the last, basically, I mean, you figure over the last 10, 15 years, they probably grew up wanting to play. Well, I don't have a problem. They grew up wanting to be Aztecs. And the Aztecs didn't recruit him. And so one went to Point Loma Nazarene, ends up at New Mexico. And the other one is a freshman in New Mexico and having one of the greatest freshman years in the history of this conference. It's just insane. All right. I know we're 2 days later, but let's go, because now we're in March. I know you're looking at Colorado State, and I imagine as a fan, it doesn't matter. You can look ahead all you want. You got a damn hot team coming in here on Wednesday, and a Colorado State team that if you look ahead and start thinking, well, if we win a championship, and can I just tell you, and I don't think they will, because I don't think that's how Eric Olin teams are. I think he's got them focused, and I think they're in a pretty good headspace. But you got a team who's won 7 games in a row coming in. Jeff, who they beat? Well, they beat that San Diego State team by 9. They beat UNLV on the road. They beat, the rest of the bottom of the league. They beat San Jose State twice. They beat Air Force. They beat Fresno State. All I know is they've won 7 in a row, dude.
All you need to know is they can pop your bubble.
I mean, right? You can lose at Utah State and still be on the bubble. This one, I just don't. I don't think you can. Now, if you win here or you lose it at the Colorado State game and win in Logan, I mean, are you back on? Everything's in a vacuum, and you got to look at what other bubble teams are doing. And Chad Baker-Mazara's out for USC, and he's 26 years old. He started at San Diego State. Did it feel like that was a decade and a half ago that Chad Baker-Mazara was playing at San Diego State?
Goodness.
Yeah, he just left
the
USC
memories.
Team. Yeah, it's all right. It was that a Pitt game? Was it? It was the final time the Aztecs were in. It was everything you probably wanted for the last time San Diego State came down. And oh, Jeff, you don't know that. No, I don't. I don't know forever. All I know is when BYU and Utah left the league, I haven't seen them back in the pit. Have you? Oh, well, they'll come back. They'll play. We'll get home and homes with them. And
as long as Dutcher's there, they're not coming back up.
Yeah, and I don't know how long that's going to be. But Did he say anything after the game? Did you? I didn't really hear his.
Well, I know on the broadcast, CBS Sports, they said that Dutcher reiterated he will not play non-conference games against Wyoming, Air Force, or New Mexico.
All right. Do you think altitude played any part? Is that why San Diego State had a big lead early? And I mean, come on, it's like it's a damn disease.
They're conditioned athletes. In the second half, are there moments? Probably. But I think it's more of a mental thing than a physical thing.
The more you keep talking about it, too. The more you keep telling them, we're not coming back. Yeah. All right. A ton to do today. A ton to do. Coming out, we got the NFL Combine. Had Diego Pavia do, had the ladies do, had the Aggies do, as they're trying to scratch their way into the Conference USA tournament just to get into their league tournament. State hoop brackets are out. Global baseball still hasn't lost a game. We got just a ton. Luke Hopp will be our guest coming up at 9 o'clock this morning. Really looking forward to having a conversation with him after that big win over the Aztecs coming up Saturday. 505-246-0610 is how to get in today. Area code 505-246-0610. Emails Jeff at sportsanimалabq.com. JJ at sportsanimалabq.com. On the X, he is _JJ Buck. And on the Facebook, the OD in the AM. Adrian's in this morning, as he is always, producing the television show. And you can watch that on Xfinity Channel 26 throughout the state of New Mexico. Watch it on our Facebook page and on the YouTube channel for Pro Network. Fellas, how you feeling? It's a Monday. It's March. Getting into spring. Hope you're feeling great. But if you're tired all the time, gaining some weight, losing muscle, just struggling to focus, there is some help for you. It's local, and you're definitely not alone. The group at Vita Vital Medical has helped men deal with these issues. And a lot of guys don't even realize it's normal. Hormones could be playing a major role in how you're feeling. Vita Vital Medical is here to help. They're local. They're right here in Albuquerque. They're licensed providers, specialize in men's health, and create a personalized treatment plan just for you. They take the time to understand what's going on with your body, what your goals are. What are you feeling like? How long? What's going on with you? Then they put together a program created specifically for you. It's proven to work. Thousands of men around the world feel better because of these programs. Vita Vital Medical offers testosterone replacement therapy, ED treatments, and peptide therapy. They all help restore your strength, your confidence, your energy, and your performance. So don't wonder what's going on with you. Figure it out. Don't hope things are going to change, because hope isn't a plan. Call Vita Vital Medical, 505-240-8559, 505-240-8559, or go online at VitaVitalMedical.com. That's VID as in David A, VIT as in Thomas AL. VitaVitalMedical.com. Take control of your health with Vita Vital Medical, Albuquerque's hormone health experts.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. International Protective Services is a proud supporter of ProView Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletic. IPS provides residential and commercial security services in the Albuquerque metro area. For more info, please call 505-897-2420 or visit internationalprotectiveservice.com. High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
From the Sandia foothills to the banks of the Rio Grande, generations of families remain. For 5 generations, Gala Chevrolet has handed down values written in stone, leading the way under sun-filled skies, past the vintage glow of Route 66, built by generations past, built for generations to come. This is New Mexico. This is Gallus.
I'm a Blaze King customer, and I have been for the last 10 years. Blaze King stoves are very efficient, they're easy to maintain, and they use a lot less wood than you would typically use with a fireplace.
Blaze King, that's a fire.
The heat is on when it's a Blaze King wood stove, controlling heat up to 40 hours on a single load of wood with a built-in thermostat. See for yourself at either Blaze King showroom, Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Blaze King, and now that's a fire.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
Bounding, they seem to struggle quite a bit when pressure on the inbounds play. I mean, that one they did.
That's the death corner of inbounding right there.
It is. It's a. I mean, universally known. You can't move, right? You've taken away going. You can't go left, right? Because you're in that corner. There's nothing left. So you got a guy guarding, basically your right side. The baseline's down. There's nowhere to go. That's the toughest place to inbound. Should they? You can argue. What did he draw up? I'm sure they drew something up, man. The other guys are playing defense. They're really good.
Bullion was the safety valve in that.
And he came up and played safety. And look, he could have come down with the ball. He would have gotten fouled. And I'm pretty sure in his mind he was thinking, "Don't foul me," right? I mean, he wasn't making free throws. He's 4 of 8 at the free throw. Now they're 25 of 36, so they missed 11 free throws. And look, to say it's going to get you at some point, it did get you. Got you in Reno.
Yeah, the free throw shooting, absolutely. It's one where he's got to step up with the right mindset at some point. Bullion's a 62% free throw shooter, man. That's what he is on the season.
And 50% on 50%
Saturday. On the day. That's who you are. But also the style of game. When both teams were already in the bonus, 12 minutes left, you're like, this is going to be one of those afternoons.
And what? And by the way, I mean, San Diego State's feeling the same way you are. They're feeling if they walked out of here like you walked out of Reno. I make a damn free throw down the stretch and I win the game. They were worse than you. First of all, you shot 36 free throws. They shot 22. Lobo fan, where are you complaining about the refs today? I can't hear you. Well, you're always complaining about the refs. I don't hear you today. Wait, where are you? So you tell me you got a good call that should have been overturned on the Tenet, dropping the ball out of bounds, and you shot 14 more free throws than San Diego State, and you outscored them at the free throw line by 12 and won the game by 5.
Aggressive. Attack.
Oh, so you mean there's not a rule that you got to go the free throw line the same amount of times?